Hello and welcome to We Found a Table. We are your hosts. I'm Nick, Aaron, Gavin, Zach. We're just four friends that like to talk about stuff and figure we might as well put it on the internet, even if nobody's going to watch this.
And we found this dope table.
And we found this cool table.
So why not start a podcast?
For anybody that has watched this in the past, we have had some other channels in the past. So if you are coming and watching this channel, we thank you very much. This is going to be similar to what we've done in the past, but it's going to be more condensed into a singular episode. You're going to see that. We're going to be releasing weekly episodes, hopefully on Wednesdays. And we're going to be still focusing on all the stuff that we enjoy, whether that be movies, video games, TV, music, books, D&D, sports a little bit. If we need to touch on big sports topics, I'm sure Gavin and I will talk about the World Cup at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Always
the Quidditch
Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, no, I'm definitely into that.
Since this is our first episode and it is still pretty early in the year, we're going to talk about our top 10 movies of all time. We're going to break those down one by one. And then we're going to get into the things that we're most excited about coming up in this wonderful year, the big 2-6. Before we get out of here with Movie Bookie. For those of you that don't know, that's our movie book club, where each week we take turns picking a movie, and then we all watch it together, and we come on here and we review it for you. This will be our first week, so Aaron's going to pick the movie, and we will come back with a review next week. We'll finish it out with a game, and that'll be about it. Before we get too into things, jeez. What have you guys been reading, listening to, watching this week? Anything new?
Me first.
Old? Sure, go for it.
Okay, let's see here. So I've been watching a lot of anime lately. I finished quotations for our audio listeners. Fire Force, which is kind of like it's a firefighting anime, which sounds weird.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, so like basically like the world ended in a cataclysm and then people start spontaneously combusting and turning into like demons. And so like some people get are pyrokinetics and they fight the fires and the infernals. And I'm unfortunately now having to wait every Friday for a new episode for the next like 6 weeks for the final season to finish up, and I'm very sad about it.
The curse of catching up.
Yeah, that's the real, and it is definitely like the final season. I don't know for sure. It looks like the final season. Everything has like culminated to this point. We're like end game, so I don't know where they're gonna go from this point if they don't just end it. So besides that, I've been playing a game called Walk of Life on Steam, which is like kind of a board game. It's a lot of fun. And Half Sword, because it finally actually released an early access instead of just a beta. And then just a handful of other random idle games that I'm not going to talk about because no one cares.
Nice. Zach, anything you want to talk about?
So we just finished watching the second season of Fallout. They brought it to New Vegas, which was one of the best games in the series. That brought me right back into a new run through Fallout 4. Pretty sure I've already put in 60 hours in the last couple days. And then me and my girlfriend are watching a show on Netflix called Leaking Lawyer. There is a Matthew McConaughey movie of the same name. I think it's based off the same set of books, if it's off of books. But the series is really good. I've been highly drawn into it. And then The Pit. They're on the second season. That's on HBO Max.
Medical drama, right?
Medical drama. The individual seasons, there's only 2 seasons right now, but the whole season is just one day in the life of the trauma part of the hospital. Every episode is like 1 hour. It's awesome. There's a lot of cool dynamics between the medical team, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Nice.
It's fairly accurate for the most part as well.
Yeah, I've seen some clips of it on TikTok. It does look like something I'd be into. I just haven't.
It's popular enough where Simpsons already did a spoof off of it.
Nice.
As like, if you're a Dr. Mike fan, yes,
Yeah, that's where I've seen it a
the
lot.
entire
Absolutely.
first and second season so far.
Yeah, Dr. Mike, come on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, anything you've been watching or playing this week?
Let's see. Yeah, I've been watching this really new show called Star Trek 1966. I haven't watched that since I was a kid, so I started watching it the other day just for the fun of it, and then I got hooked. So been watching that.
Nice.
I just started playing High on Life 2.
How is it? I grabbed it. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah,
I love the
I'm
first
not very
one.
far. It's got the same comedic stuff, a little slow start, just for the tutorial and that.
Did
but
you repeat the first one?
Yeah,
Okay.
it picks up a few years after that.
Cool.
Same
I
character.
was like, I really liked the first one.
Mhm.
I like it wasn't like outstanding, but it was fun.
No, yeah, it's fun. It's got a lot of good humor if you're into that.
And I've heard
type.
they've really polished up the new one, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still
It's
crashed
good so
so
far.
far.
The optimization is horrible on it. A lot of crashes, a lot of issues, so there will probably be a patch soon.
I
to
never
fix that up.
expect anything from game companies anymore.
No, it's release a broken product and work on it for a year to make it playable.
Thank you, Cyberpunk 2077. But it works.
It works great now.
The three of us. This was a week ago. But the three of us went and saw Iron Lung, Markiplier's new movie. I didn't play the game, but I have watched playthroughs of the game. The movie was a fucking trip, dude.
The movie is a lot of fun. The game is. You have to like that kind of game.
Yeah,
It is.
it's a slow
tedious.
game.
Markiplier is incredible. Markiplier, please come on the podcast.
Yeah,
Outside of that,
We got 2 invites.
I am starting a new book I just bought yesterday, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm really excited.
Fantastic
I've heard
series.
nothing but good things about it. I'm excited to start that.
It's very fun. It's very funny.
I'm
caught up to the. I think it's the 10th book now.
Oh,
I have
nice.
no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna really dive into that this week. Hopefully, I'll finish it this week. I listened to the new Story of the Year album, Arson. For anybody that listened to Story of the Year, maybe back in your emo phases, I'm a really big fan of them. They just came out with a new album. Every song I thought was really well done. But the big thing I wanted to talk about was this. For Valentine's Day, I took my wife to the movies. We went and saw Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, the new Sam Rockwell movie. It is so much fun. I would recommend this movie to everybody.
Yeah,
I think that it's got a really cool underlying theme of like getting off your phone and disconnecting from technology. That's kind of the whole premise. Sam Rockwell's character goes back in time to try and stop this rise of AI, and it's got a really cool cast. Juno Temple's in there for people that have watched Ted Lasso. Keely Jones,
Yeah.
Michael Pena, Zazie Beetz, Haley Lou Richardson plays Ingrid, who is one of the best characters in the movie. And it reminds me a lot of Pulp Fiction, the way they did the storytelling, where there's stories inside the story. So you have the main story going on, and then it'll cut to like the characters and show you how the characters ended up to where they are. It's a really, really fun movie. I would highly recommend it for anybody that is into futuristic kind of fun,
It just
dark
looks a lot of
comedies.
fun.
Yeah, it was a great
I have to
time.
check it out.
I was like, as everyone will learn,
You just made the list. You just made
I watch anything. So,
I think that
I actually watched Deathstalker with the remake.
Oh yeah, how was that?
The practical effects are really fun. The story was pretty fun. It's goofy, but
So is the original.
also very gruesome. Like they used all practical effects, so like the necromancy is pretty gross. Pretty gross looking.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
But it was fun. I mean, I stayed awake for the entire movie.
This will be weekly. I think that the one of the coolest things about the podcast, I enjoy doing this with you guys, just because it gives us an excuse to get together every week. But doing this podcast about things that we like this, I think opens up possibilities for us to explore more and watch more movies and play more video games. And so I want to talk about that more as those things come up. So I kind of would just like to start every podcast like this, and hopefully people can leave comments. Let us know some of the things that you watched or played this week, please. So we can check that stuff out and talk about that on the podcast. So before we get into most anticipated, we are going to do our top 10 movies of all time. The next couple weeks, since these are our first few episodes, are going to be introductory episodes for people that are new. So we'll probably do top 10 video games next week. Maybe the week after that, we'll do top 10 TV shows of all time. And we'll just do a couple of those just so you guys can get to know us. And just like I said earlier, if you want to leave a comment, leave your top 10 movies down there. We would love to talk to everybody and anybody that wants to comment. So I figured that I'd start and we just go down the line.
Are we starting with our 10?
Yes.
I just figured we'd go one at a time instead of like 10 in the back. So we gave ourselves 2 honorable mentions. I actually included that just because there were 2 movies that I didn't want to leave off the list. But 2 honorable mentions for me: Hercules in New York. For anybody that hasn't seen it, the 4 of us have seen it. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger's first movie that he ever did.
And his best.
It's hilarious.
He goes by Arnold Strong in that one.
He
Right?
does, yeah. Before he even changed his name. The other one, Emperor's New Groove, one of my favorite animated movies, if not my favorite animated movie of all time. It's just so funny and upbeat. But let's get into the top 10. Number 10, I couldn't leave it off the list. It was my favorite movie growing up as a child. It still holds a lot of personal love for me, even though I don't watch it as much. That would be Space Jam. I love Space Jam. I was so in love with this movie when I was a kid that I convinced myself that I was Michael Jordan's cousin. Michael Jordan, please come on the podcast.
3.
And I have still I'll still watch it once or twice a year and just love it. I love how fun and wacky it is. Is it a perfect movie? Not by any means, but I do really enjoy it. Number 9 for me, and this may be cheating, but it can change day to day, is Happy Gilmore / The Waterboy. These are two of my favorite comedies of all time. Both Adam Sandler. You could ask me today what my favorite is. I'll tell you Happy Gilmore. You could ask me tomorrow. My favorite would be Waterboy. They're so close and similar to each other. Number 8, Iron Man. Again, is it the perfect Marvel Cinematic Universe movie? No. And I know that. But for me, I will never forget the feeling of going and seeing that first Iron Man movie in theaters and like sitting down not knowing what to expect and now knowing what's come from that and all the beautiful movies we've gotten subsequently because of this, how good that first Iron Man movie was. Robert Downey Jr. was phenomenal, and out of the MCU movies, it might still be my favorite in terms of the one that I'll come back to the most.
Plus, you can't really beat that tank scene at the end where like they set up the Avengers Initiative.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
the excitement that came off of that.
To be fair, I did have expectations, but they were just low.
Yeah.
They were very low.
Yeah,
I was,
'cause we
I
had-
was expecting, like, don't get me wrong, I love the old live action Spawn movie, but I would not argue that it's one of the best superhero
No.
movies.
I recently just watched that too.
I was
I
expecting
enjoyed that
way
movie.
more cheese from Iron Man than what we got.
A couple of these people are gonna look at my list and they're gonna say, "Yeah, that's typical. Everybody has that in their top 10," and I won't apologize for it. Number 7 for me is Fight Club. So incredible. It's still one of those movies that I can come back to and like at the end I still have to like think, and I love that. Leaving it a little bit open-ended. I don't like that with some movies, as we've talked about. Inception is one of those cases where like it makes me mad that I don't know how that ended, but Fight Club is the exception. I really do love this movie. Brad Pitt, by the way, is so fucking good. Dude.
Please come on the show.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, please come on.
Please.
Number 6 for me, The Goonies. Talking about childhood favorites like Space Jam, The Goonies was something my mom showed me when I was super young. It was one of her favorite movies. Really introduced me to The Goonies. Trunk. I think we have some physical similarities, me and Trunk. But
You always seem more like a data guy.
I'm cool with that. I have a data one too. Goonies just a blast. It's a really fun time. Zach just went and saw it a couple years ago with us for the first time.
It's
And
his number 1, by the way.
I don't think it hit Zach the way it hit the rest of us that saw this at a young age, and I think that that's okay. I'm just glad that you ended up seeing it. I think that when you watch it young, it kind of defined a lot of who I was as a kid and still kind of who I am as an adult. So love The Goonies.
I understand that, and that kind of like that same kind of thought process like has its own fingers in my list as well.
It's just no cats,
It's not up there with cats. You're
Top
right.
top 5. Number 5. Again, this is when people are gonna say predictable. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is one of my favorite movies of all time. Quentin Tarantino is phenomenal. I could make a top 10 list of top 10 favorite movies, and it could just be Quentin Tarantino movies. Everything that he does, I am a fan of. Are there some lulls? Sure, in some of his movies. But Pulp Fiction, there are no lulls. I think that it's enjoyable the whole way through. I love the pairing of Samuel Jackson and John Travolta. I think it's phenomenal. And then what's her name? Uma Thurman. Thank you. I love Pulp Fiction. Number 4 for me, we're going to get into some series here. Jurassic Park. I felt weird leaving Jurassic Park off originally. I put Hercules in New York in there, and I left Jurassic Park off, but it didn't feel right. I went to Jurassic Park as a kid, the drive-in in Delta, and I was up at the truck like this on the dashboard watching that whole movie, and then when the T-Rex pops out, I fell back in the seat and I immediately popped back up and I was right back on the dashboard.
Nice.
It's amazing. It's I think that I have a hard time giving 10 out of 10s for movies, because I think that perfection will never be reached.
This one does.
Jurassic Park is really close for me. Number 3, another series, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This one's really hard for me because I could go with 4 different Harry Potter movies in this spot, and have the same result. Harry Potter, just kind of like the Goonies, had such a significant impact on me growing up. I remember my mom reading the books to me as a kid. I remember this was like the first movies I remember going to like midnight releases of when I was a kid. And The Prisoner of Azkaban was my favorite book, and I loved it when it came out on film. Gary Oldman is phenomenal. Number 2, greatest comedy movie of all time, in my opinion, Tommy Boy. I have never seen a better comedy movie in my life. I am a huge comedy movie fan. That is like my favorite genre of movies. Tommy Boy is on another level for me when it comes to comedy movies. Everything in that movie delivers for me. Chris Farley is incredible. David Spade is awesome. I love their tandem. And then number 1, I have the tattoos for it. Star Wars Episode 5: The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, I could make a top 10 list of favorite movies, and it could just be Star Wars properties. And some people would be mad that I have the sequel trilogy on there. I don't care. I love Star Wars. I love everything about Star Wars. If there was only one movie I could watch every day for the rest of my life, it would be Episode 5. I love this series. I love this franchise. Again, it's not without its faults and duds in the franchise, but Episode 5 is as close to perfection as a movie has ever gotten for me. It might be the only movie on the planet in this genre that's not comedy. I watch Tommy Boy a lot. It might be the only non-comedy movie that I will watch 5 or 6 times a year. It just gets sprinkled in, and I go, what do I want to watch today? Star Wars Episode 5. So, that's my top 10 movies of all time. Aaron?
Not bad. I like it. Got a little crossover with my list, but
A list of 12 things.
we'll go down it. Toy Story, one of my favorite movies as a kid growing up. Used to watch that VHS back to back, rewind it, watch it again. Did that with a lot of movies back then, but definitely.
That's how you had to watch VHSs.
Yeah.
Space Jam, Toy Story, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers were the 3 movies I remember ruining multiple copies of VHS.
Yeah.
Godzilla
Good old
98.
VHS.
Oh, Godzilla 98.
Great movie. My number 1. Spoilers. Again, little crossover. Goonies, another childhood favorite. I used to watch this all the time. Used to just imagine going on a little adventure, looking for pirate treasure. Great stuff. In the same vein, The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic movie.
really
One
cool.
of my favorites of all time.
Cinema.
Followed that up, another great 80s movie, The Labyrinth. David Bowie, just all that thrusting action.
You could
so good.
put those 3 movies on at any point, and like you could just say, okay, well, I'm gonna make a day. I'm gonna watch Labyrinth, Princess Bride, and the Goonies. That's a phenomenal.
And I have
That's a great one.
I have to.
It's a great little marathon. Up next, a much older film, Lawrence of Arabia.
Love that movie. It's a really good
One of
movie.
my favorite old epic style movies. My grandfather introduced me to that. We used to watch that all the time. It's very long. It's like 4 hours, but really good movie.
I watched it once.
If you haven't seen it, you should watch it.
At the Cardio Cinema at the gym.
Have you guys seen Lawrence of Arabia?
I have not.
Oh, it's a really good movie.
It is.
It's a really good
All right.
I haven't seen it.
All right. Up next, Harry
It
Potter,
hurt.
and I went with The Prisoner of Azkaban as well.
Seems to be a lot of people's favorites.
It is for a lot of people.
It's the first.
I
tone shift
interchange
of
it
the
all the
series.
time with others, but I usually, when I'm pressed, come back to Prisoner of Azkaban.
The only thing that's close, the closest thing for me in Harry Potter would be Episode 1, and Episode 1. Really, it's only because of the nostalgia. Because that's
Where
the
you
one
were
I
at
remember
the time,
saying.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
but
nostalgia is-
Episode 3, I think, is a better story all the way
Well,
through.
I feel like, especially in the books, like the first was like book 1 and book 2. Like obviously it all connects and everything else, but like the third movie and the third book is really where like the expanded storylines like really like start. You start getting some plot holes fixed. You start getting to actually see like the wider world and how it's affecting other. It's not, instead of it just being almost purely focused in the school. Now you have more locales than just.
I always felt like I had the hardest time watching the first two.
Really?
I don't have a problem watching it.
Yeah, I love them.
But,
It just
I think 3 is where it really opens
Yeah.
up. So
I think the hardest one for me to watch, and I don't know why it is, and it's always been this way, is 5. Order of the Phoenix for me has always been a slog to get through, and I love it.
Yeah.
And when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, this is good. But
it's like looking online and stuff. People's least favorite I find is usually Half-Blood Prince.
I really liked Order of the Phoenix. I really like the book of Order of the Phoenix, and I don't think the movie did a bad job or anything. But I think I think the tension of having just waiting around in the safe room doesn't really do much on visually.
Yeah.
Whereas in a book, they can add like the really add the tension.
I mean, the books are much better, but the movies are great.
The movies are
one of my
great.
favorite movie franchises. Next on my list is James Cameron's Aliens, my favorite of the Alien franchise, which I love. Then again, next up, little crossover, Jurassic Park, one of my favorites of all time, obviously. Obviously. And man, we keep crossing over. Next, Empire Strikes Back, best Star Wars film of all time, if you're not counting the holiday special as a movie.
Correct.
If that was considered a movie, that's number 1.
Correct.
Yeah, itchy.
And then my number 1, very nostalgic movie from my childhood, The Lost Boys. I'm a huge fan of vampires and vampire movies, and The Lost Boys. I don't know how many times I've seen that movie, but it's a big number.
I need to do a rewatch of Aliens.
Yeah.
I need all the movies.
Just all of them.
Yeah.
are you counting like
Most of them are pretty bad, but there's some good ones.
Are you counting like Predator in there as well? Because they are kind of interconnected.
Yeah, they
I wouldn't mind doing
a little Predator, a little Aliens versus Predator.
I think it was last year to the year before Romulus was about to come out. I started with Prey, and then went to AVPs, and then I went through like I think it was Predator 1 and 2, and then I just kind of kept going through it all the way to the end. It is kind of a slog once you hit Alien 3. And
There's
Alien 4.
there's some bad ones, but a lot of good ones. I
For
still need to
newer-
see the new Predator movie.
Badlands is pretty
looks
good.
It is really good.
I really like it, but
Definitely want to check that out.
Trachtenberg did a really good job on that.
is that it? Is that your whole 10?
That is my top 10. About half of them were on Nick's list, too, but whatever.
We're about to see that too.
All right, so I have
Way to
original
copy,
opinions.
guys.
I have some original opinions over here. So I just have all the
Selfish
Avengers
shark.
movies. No. Not a single shark movie's on
you
here.
messed up.
Wow.
That's a first.
So my number 10. So when I made this list, is movies that I go out of my way to watch at least like multiple times a year, and I enjoy doing it. And at 10, I have RRR. Fantastic movie.
Great.
It's such a great movie.
It's so much fun. It's a good action
I think the
movie.
Split Screeners did a really good review of that episode. If you guys want to go check that out.
Yeah,
We'll put a link
for
down
sure.
there.
They upload weekly apparently.
Daily, sometimes.
Sometimes 4 episodes.
That's one of those ones that I could have easily put on my top 10 list. I'm totally with you.
It's in my top 20 here.
It is so much fun. We'll get more into movie bookie when we get to that segment.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it more. But this was one of the movie bookie picks, and maybe one of the best ones that we had the entire time we did movie bookie
It was
the
my
first time
favorite.
around.
I was like, it was funny. It was when we were watching them separately, so I watched it on my own, as did Zach. But then we got here, and neither of you had watched it. And we're like, sure, let's watch it again. Let's do it.
It's like a 3.5 hour movie.
It is long. It doesn't feel that long, but it's a lot of
Yeah, I
fun.
had it up there with like Train to Busan.
Yeah, that was a really good
The
one.
Gentleman.
The Gentleman.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
No, no,
sidebar.
But it's a fantastic Bollywood movie. I would say it's not quite Bollywood; it's a little bit higher quality, but it is from India.
They'll correct you in the comments. It's
Telugu.
not Bollywood.
It's well, it's technically it's made in the Telugu dialect. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Move
So,
on.
my number 9, I have Iron Man for a lot of the same reasons as Nick did. I had no expectations, and with my dad, we were actually kind of expecting it to kind of suck. Like we were expecting to enjoy it, but like
Coming off the heels of that
Kind of like
really
the
good,
legacy
incredible
Marvel
Hulk movie.
movies.
yeah, like we weren't expecting anything, and we left that movie theater just so jazzed and excited for what it would come next, or if we would get more, because it was one of the very few great superhero movies that we had, because we really only had like Blade.
Yeah.
I was like, I like
I
that.
also thought it was gonna suck until everybody else was like, "No, you gotta go see it." I'm like, "It's Iron Man. What are you talking about?"
Honestly,
Marvel hasn't ever made a good movie.
I didn't even know who Iron Man was until that movie came
Yeah,
out.
really?
Yes.
I wasn't an Iron Man fan until that movie.
Little
Now I
known
am.
thing. Sorry, like side tangent a little bit. I was so like out of my depth with comic books and comic book movies.
Mhm.
And when they were talking about the Avengers Initiative after that tank scene came out, I was like, "Yeah, Green Lantern's gonna be in it. It's gonna be sick."
Superman.
What
is
an
coming.
idiot.
And then we got Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern movie.
That poster,
Oh, so
because
cool.
And you were like, yes, I can't wait till he fights alongside Iron Man.
I worked at the movie theater at that time, and they had the Ryan Reynolds like Green Lantern poster up for
Nice.
coming soon. And I was like, "Yeah, he's gonna be part of it. It's gonna be so cool."
Yeah, I wish.
I'm a lot more knowledgeable now.
He's learned his stuff.
I actually just rewatched Iron Man not too long ago. It's just a fun
Me too.
movie. It's a solid movie. And it's always
Holds up great.
yeah, especially for it being almost 20 years old now.
Mm-hmm.
Number 8, I got Prince of Egypt anime movie. I watched this a
Great
lot.
movie.
I loved this movie. I watched it a lot as a kid. I've watched it. I haven't watched it this year yet, but I watched it like 3 times last year.
The year's young.
Yeah, the year's too
Prince
early.
Egypt's a good one.
It is.
It is. It's fun. It's very high quality animation. The
That's one of those ones that
well.
doesn't get talked about a lot. My wife and I were just talking about that, like those animated movies that were really good in like that late '90s, early 2000 window that people don't talk about a lot.
When
Like
Western animation actually had a style and everything going for it.
Atlantis.
Oh,
Atlantis is
another
such a
great
good movie.
it's so
People
good.
don't talk about it. Road to El Dorado, phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
People don't
those
talk
are all
about
good.
that. And Prince Egypt, another one.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, because they're just so good. But I love that movie. Watch that. The next one, and probably one that has any musicals on his list. Into the Woods.
Cats.
Yes.
Almost. But Into the Woods, it's one of my favorite musicals. I watch it multiple times a year.
Not the movie.
Not the movie, the Broadway play.
Correct.
I don't like the movie.
It's agony.
It's just not very good.
So
They
good.
changed too much stuff, and I hated it. But love the Broadway version. Highly recommend it. 6, I got Avengers: Infinity War. Just a fun movie.
Yeah. If another Marvel movie was going to make the list, that was going to be mine.
Yeah.
That one broke my heart multiple times.
So
Yeah.
It was it's such like an epic. The payoff was fun. I just have a lot of good memories around it, and then also I watch it multiple times. Like,
Yeah.
it's
a good
it's
movie.
my favorite Avengers movie out of the bunch.
Definitely.
Don't get me wrong, Ultron's very close. I really like Age of Ultron, but number 5, I have Road to El Dorado.
yeah.
I watch that a lot.
We just talked about it.
Love Road to El Dorado. It's another fantastic
It's
animated
a
movie.
classic.
And then following that up, I have Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
I have a lot of anime. I like animated movies. I like
That's all right.
musicals.
Nothing wrong
I
with
love
that.
it. I mean,
Yeah.
And both Emperor's New Groove and Road to El Dorado are both very funny in their own unique ways. The art styles are fun. It has a semi-unique storyline. I mean, everything's been rehashed to hell, anyways. But and then after that, for number 3, I have Little Shop of Horrors. This is my favorite musical. Rick Moranis, others.
Feed me.
I just love. I watch it all the time. I watched it like twice this year. This
week.
year already. And then number 2, I have Deadpool.
Yeah.
The first one, don't get me wrong, 2 and 3 are both really, really good. But like that first Deadpool movie, like just
Yeah.
was like
Especially when it came out.
so good. It was another movie that I had a lot of concerns about when it was announced and everything else. And Ryan Reynolds and everybody really seemed to actually care about the property and did very well with it. And I thought, even with the limitations they had, they managed to make it so like Deadpool-esque.
Yeah.
Without
It
being
fit the
too-
character really well.
It did, like him forgetting all of his guns. Hilarious. Also because they just didn't have any more money for guns.
One of the things I'll never forget about that movie is how it got made, because it wasn't going to get made, and then they dropped that test footage, and I remember I remember,
accidentally.
yeah,
Ryan Reynolds leaked it.
correct.
Yeah, he
And,
was like, please.
and then all the fans demanded it. Be
Yeah, I
made.
remember watching that test footage like probably 100 times
Yeah,
because it was
it's great.
phenomenal,
It was
and
like,
then that's
why
how
are
they
not
start the
making
movie. which I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really well done.
And then for my number one movie of all time is Spirited Away. I
Oh, that's a great one.
Great.
watch it all the time. It's my favorite Ghibli movie.
I almost put Porco Rosso on my list.
Porco Rosso is
Another-
also.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Ghibli.
No, you can't.
I think the worst movie you can go like by Ghibli is
Grave of the Fireflies.
Witch in the earwigs.
Earwig.
It's Witch in the earwigs or
Something. I don't
it's not good.
It's not.
It's not
It's not good.
Grave of the Fireflies is better.
You just don't understand. If you were from a military family,
You're
If
right.
only you were from a military family.
Here we go again.
Spirited Away, though, great.
Yeah, I love Spirited Away. I watched it a lot when I was a kid. It came on a lot around Halloween time for some reason, and Christmas time on Cartoon Network. They played Spirited Away like all the time on Cartoon Network. I don't. You guys probably weren't watching Cartoon Network when I was, but
No.
I
I never saw it on there.
yeah, it played. It would like be like almost like a week straight. It would just be like Spirited Away, and then like an episode of like Billy and Mandy, and then Spirited Away. It would just be so much Spirited Away.
I mean, it's a good movie, so.
And it's a lot of fun. The animation quality is really high. And it's always my comfort movie. I put it on if I feel sick. I just put that on, and it's my favorite.
Nice.
That's my 10.
Good
Zach?
list.
gonna have a lot of overlap,
Yeah.
but we are friends and we have a lot of shared opinions.
We're your friends.
I wasn't gonna do two honorable mentions, but listen to your guys' list. RRR, phenomenal movie. I would watch it over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And then Princess Mononoke is my favorite Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah, mine too.
That's a good one.
Masterpiece in my eyes.
Yeah.
For my list, basically, like we were talking about, like 10 out of 10s. Up until like the last three, or like the top three in my list are,
All 10 out of 10.
well, the top three are 10 out of 10s for me, but like basically 9.999s for me, like as close as you can get. Number 10 for me would be 1917. It's a single shot World War I movie.
It's a lot of fun.
Technical marvel how they filmed it and everything. Spider-Man across for number 9, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I love the first one, but the second one, like they bumped up the bar for this one, and I went and watched it multiple times in 1 week.
Can't wait
Just
for the
love
next
One
one.
of the greatest things that came from those movies is like this new like animation style, because we saw it with that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movie that came out a couple years
Years
ago,
of Mayhem.
which was so good. And then we saw they had that new Transformers movie came out.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That one was also really good.
But the Bad Guys, that animated animal movie, kind of uses kind of the same, the same kind of style. Moving on for number 8, The Martian. This is another Matt Damon movie. I like sci-fi movies and action, adventure, fantasy, that kind of stuff. And I just really like the level of comedy, like scientific comedy that gets mixed in here. Plus, I love a good like rescue type movie.
That movie's not accurate. The soil's too toxic to grow potatoes out of your shit.
He was growing it out of his shit.
Sorry. Can't be done.
Number 7 for me, best James Cameron movie of all time, Aliens.
Hell
Just awesome.
yeah.
Badass. Actually, I kind of lied right there because I have another James Cameron movie right after that.
T2?
T2, number
Yeah.
6.
That almost
There,
made my list.
one of the best sequels of all time.
Mhm.
Hands down.
So many great
Both
one-liners.
of those.
Probably one, in my opinion, Arnold's best movie.
After Hercules in New York.
I might flip those a little bit. It's fine.
And Pumping Iron or whatever that.
Oh, Pumping Iron is fantastic.
That's crazy. Yeah, 2 of his best movies of all time are sequels to 2 pretty good movies.
Yeah.
yeah,
but
two
he,
good
like,
movies,
he
but
dominated
they are
the
like
sequels.
the best
Yeah.
sequels ever
Yeah.
made.
He took a great foundation and just like expanded upon it without going out of left field. Like,
Yeah,
left
not
field.
ruining the whole premise.
You didn't get like alien cheeks like Master Cheeks.
Oh, God, no.
Where they're like, you know how Master Chief is a super badass? Let's make him a sensitive boy.
Over the last like decade, I've been kind of getting into whodunits, but Knives Out is a huge standout for me.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
great one.
Glass
Still-
Onion's good. Wake Up Dead Man was was a little bit better than Glass Onion, but Knives Out is still the best one in the series.
I haven't
Knives Out
watched
was
the third one
phenomenal.
yet.
Yeah. Number 4, my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I'll get a little flack for this, but I
Dial of
really
Destiny.
like The Last Crusade. I wasn't the biggest fan of Temple of Doom, and Raiders of the Lost Ark is
Everybody
phenomenal.
knows.
That's the craziest part about that take. It's not that that's your favorite. The
It's-
craziest part
yeah.
about that take is that you
100%.
don't like the other two that much.
Yeah.
I
All
love the
three of
first
them are
one.
great.
I
All
love
three
the
are
first one. I have
fantastic.
a harder time watching Temple of Doom though.
Oh, Temple of Doom
I
is
love
incredible.
Temple.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my favorite.
I like
but I love it.
Crystal Skull a little bit better. I'm just kidding.
Crystal Skull.
Dial of
so
Destiny is his
good.
second favorite.
He survived that nuke
In a refrigerator, yeah.
Solid.
That's such a bad joke that like Fallout New Vegas used that as an Easter egg. There was
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
other games that used that.
God, that movie sucks.
It's how, it's how everyone
So
survived.
disappointed.
Maybe we should-
Dial of Destiny was at least better than that.
That was my first Indiana Jones movie I ever watched.
Ugh.
Uh,
And you went
Took
on to
me-
watch the others.
oh, it took a long time.
Maybe we should do top 10 least favorite movies of all time. One of these weeks.
That'd be fun.
That's
Top 10. Top
It'd be a
10.
really hard list to make.
most hated movies.
And then we have to watch
Space
them.
Jam 2.
There you go. No, it's okay.
Two.
Space Jam 2. was
Continue. Sure.
terrible.
Okay.
I'm getting distracted.
Kind of
Tangents.
the Were Rooster.
All right. Huge overlap, but
Santa Jaws.
number 3 for me, best Star Wars movie of all time. Phantom Menace. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's a good movie.
It is
I don't
good.
know why everyone shits
It
on
gets a
Phantom
lot of
Menace.
hate, but
I was like, Jar Jar Binks is the best character. He's the strongest Sith. And
Midichlorians.
and those trade debates. Oh,
Tangent again. But Empire Strikes Back. One of the
Obviously.
best Star Wars movie in the series.
Yeah.
I do love Last Jedi, and that's like a third for me, and then Revenge of the Sith afterwards. I like the darker
mhm.
parts of the stories. But yeah, those are just my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Again, like Nick said, Star Wars is a huge part of my life. I unfortunately don't have the money for the tattoos just yet. But if I lived in a bigger house,
He's the
like
bigger fan. Yep, no big deal.
if I was in a bigger place like I was a few years ago, I had an entire room just full of the
He
action
did-
figures,
he did. It was
posters,
crazy.
a bunch of cool memorabilia. It was really cool. Hopefully
Someday again.
I'll get in a bigger house again soon. Number 2 for me, my favorite animated movie of all time, The Lion King.
Great.
Live action.
Animated.
Animated, of
Just
course.
kidding.
Lion King.
Whenever
1.5.
this movie comes on, whether it's by myself or I'm with my nieces or nephews or
Yeah.
in the future with my son or on a date, I've done it before. Whole soundtrack.
Yeah.
I am completely like full out singing each and every song.
That's another VHS I wore out.
Constantly. Speaking of VHS that I wore out, I had multiple copies of number 1 for me, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
This is a perfect movie in my opinion. I know the T-Rex escape scene
You picked the red shirt.
is
I
a
did.
little
Just by accident, too.
the logistics of the T-Rex escape scene is a little confusing to some people, but I do believe the whole like ramp up to where he escaped and then the like canal or whatever around that. Perfect for me.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that movie. Everything the CGI holds up. Like
I mean, there's things
Amazingly-
wrong with it. Come on.
no, nothing's wrong with it. Now once you get into the sequels,
Have you read the book, Zach?
I am trying to read the book.
Oh, okay.
the
Great
book
movie.
would be too scary for this movie. But yeah, that's my list.
Fantastic lists, boys.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Before we get in
I wrote it myself.
to upcoming things that we're really excited about, and this is going to be a really fun part of this conversation. I think there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in 2026. I wanted to bring this up because Zach threw Lion King on his list, and this is a hot take, and people watching this aren't going to like this. You three probably aren't going to like this. I think that Disney animated movies, outside of a very small amount, are extremely overrated. I think that you have your exceptions. I think that Lion King is an exception. I think Aladdin's an exception. I think Mulan's an exception. Outside of that, Hercules. Outside of that small little group,
I mean, we could keep going on and he'll have exceptions.
that's not true. I'm looking at the list right here.
Little Mermaid.
I despise Little Mermaid. Tarzan, bad movie.
No,
False.
it is not.
False.
Tarzan's a bad movie.
No.
It is not.
Anything that came out pre-90s, really.
All right,
Beauty and
excuse
the
me.
Beast.
Scoot over. This is now a 3-man podcast.
Sorry, I knew
But that's
if you are
pre
shitting on Sleeping Beauty, I'm gonna kick your ass.
90s was when they made the Star Wars Holiday Edition.
special.
Disney wasn't running it at that point.
It doesn't matter. They own it now.
They retroactively made it.
They own it now.
All right, let's hear the rest of your bad take.
I don't know if there's much more to it. I think that as far as animation companies are concerned, people love to say that Disney is like the front runner, and it's true now because they can own everything. So
Well,
they're
it's true back then too.
But it's partially the technicality, like the technical part of the trailblazing they did for
Yeah. For decades.
okay. I won't agree. I won't disagree.
All right, who else was making as good or better animations back in the day?
When are we talking about?
Pre-90s.
Let's start way back in the day.
Pre-90s. I got nothing for it.
Oh, okay. So you're just talking
Looney,
about what the
Hanna
90s or the 2000s?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to argue with you guys.
To be fair,
and say that
Hanna-Barbera.
what they did was
You
wasn't
can't open that
groundbreaking.
can up and be like, I'm not gonna.
No. I'm not arguing with the fact that what they did wasn't groundbreaking. I do believe that Disney is a groundbreaking company and did a lot for the space. But when you look back
I'd
now at
say
the
now,
movies that Disney has
they're
done,
not groundbreaking anymore.
well, no, now they're just.
But they were
They're coming
groundbreaking.
back.
Yeah, they were breaking when they had.
But
the
if you go
internet
back and watch a
semi-power.
lot of those movies when they were groundbreaking, they're not good movies now. They don't hold up well. None of those movies hold
Well,
up well.
how
Snow
many
White,
movies
Pinocchio,
from the
Fantasia.
30s hold up now?
Casablanca, sir.
Nosferatu.
Like their
20s.
first movie that still holds up to this day is '67. That's Jungle Book, in my opinion.
Ooh, Jungle
All right,
Book's
let me see.
fantastic.
Everything pre-'67, I don't
Let's
see
see.
anything on there that like I have to go
But,
watch.
but most of these aren't movies that you like the genre of anyway. That's your
Well,
thing.
maybe that's the problem.
I think that's the problem. Is these don't appeal to your sensibilities. Because they don't to me either. Objectively I can say they were really good films and ahead of their time.
Alice in Wonderland, I guess, isn't bad. That's 51. Robin Hood in '73 is one of the best Disney movies of all time. That one off.
Because yeah, like
Sounds
a lot
you're
of
over
these,
there eating your
my
own shit.
favorite starts at about the Jungle Book. Couple in the '60s, Robin Hood, great movie. Yeah, a lot of these.
Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Everything from the '80s and '90s, I love.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Before pre-'90s, not Disney when it was made. Great animated movie.
They made it now.
Great movie.
They own it now, though.
So they must have made
So
it.
they must have made it then.
No, and I'm not trying to like shit all over Disney. Obviously,
'Cause that's
I love
what it
Disney.
sounds like.
Disney makes Marvel. Disney makes Star
I mean,
Wars. Disney makes good movies.
You can shit on Disney as a company.
Yeah, I'll do that all day.
Yeah.
I just think that some of those '90s movies specifically get too overhyped as like incredible movies, and there's a lot that doesn't stick out to me, and I think are bad
Okay.
movies. Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Good movie.
Pocahontas,
Great movie.
Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. Not a big fan of Rescuers.
Oh, what?
Gavin's gonna hate this. I hate Bugs Life.
Such
It
a
makes
good
me
movie.
so mad.
Such a good
Why?
movie.
Maybe it's because I watched it a million times. It's like Zootopia with Aaron.
Yeah, I watched it a lot.
Tarzan, not a big fan. Dinosaur, bad movie. Like I just think that period of '90s to 2000s
What?
is overrated. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. That lost us subscribers off a jump. People,
I don't know
me.
this man anymore.
people joined. People watched our content, and now everybody is unsubscribing from the podcast.
We are not all that way.
No.
I'm
We all
full
have-
of hot takes. We're gonna get through a lot of them in this podcast, and people are gonna get pissed.
We have a few ideas for hot takes that we could talk about later in
Hell yeah.
later episodes.
Here's a hot take. See, and that's what you just get cut out that whole bit. So, like I said, something horrible about you.
Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes, gentlemen. Most anticipated. We're gonna focus mainly on movies. I have a lot of movies on my list. Couple video games, couple TV shows, and we'll just kind of go one at a time, and we'll talk about the things we're excited about. Again, if we're missing stuff, if there's stuff out there that looks cool, leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Interact, man. Like the video, share with your friends.
Yeah.
Comment, tell us that we're stupid.
Tell him his opinion sucks
That's okay.
on those Disney movies.
I'm all right.
Remind us that you didn't ask for this.
My wife tells me my opinions suck all the time about movies.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things coming out. We want to hear your opinions.
Absolutely. All right, most anticipated. I'm going to get in. I'm going to leave the thing that I'm most excited for alone until the end.
Until somebody else says it.
So I will go with the second thing that I am most excited for coming out this year
For movies?
for movies, and that is going to be Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
The Super Mario Brothers movie was amazing.
So well done.
And the trailers that we've seen for so far for Galaxy look incredible. This is one of the best game series of all time, in my opinions. And I'm really excited to see where they go with Bowser Jr. and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that one.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of like platformers, but I love the first movie. I really like the workaround with Chris Pratt playing Mario in the accent. Where it was like just for the commercial.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I thought it was hilarious. But the whole movie
One of the
is
best
well done.
video game adaptations to date.
Oh yeah. Yeah, by a mile.
So definitely a big one. When does that come out? I didn't.
I want to say
release
March.
dates.
I can look them up as people.
I think it is March.
Probably.
March or April.
I think that's when the last one came out. Was around March. That's time.
Oh, this app doesn't give
April
we don't-
April 1st, 2026.
Cool. Well, let me see here. What am I excited for? Lots of stuff. I'm actually pretty excited for Scream 7.
Me too.
I'm a big Scream fan, and that comes out in 2 weeks.
February 27th.
And try to sneak out and watch that one.
Yeah, that'll be good. We should all go see that one.
They've done a really good job. Like there were some duds there. Like Scream 1 and Scream 2 were really good. Scream 3 was a letdown. But this like new series that they've been doing,
was a letdown.
and then we've had 5 and 6 come out, and I enjoyed both those three. Like
they were both a lot of fun.
Matthew Lillard's coming back. I'm in.
I've been saying that since 3 ended.
But I think you hear his voice in the last
I
trailer.
think this will. It's now.
We don't know
this
for
fall.
sure yet, but we hope.
Yeah. Hopefully Matthew Lillard shows up because that would be amazing.
Nick, this is a series that you got me into on like right at the beginning of our like friendship, and like I've been a huge fan of the Scream series ever since.
I think that as far as like horror movies franchises go, it's my favorite horror movie
Oh,
franchise.
hands down.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean-
it's my favorite slasher.
I really like Terrifier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Terrifier would be
That's its like own thing because it's like
Yeah.
so much like ramped up gore and
Yeah,
That's
that's
more.
more.
Scream is
That's more,
definitely my
that's
favorite
more like
slasher
Evil
movie.
Dead.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Evil Dead, the horror genre, the hyper gore.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm
Yeah.
next.
You are next, sir.
Or movies?
Yeah.
You can kind of do whatever you want, but movies I figure we could start with, and then we'll get into
Yeah, let's
some other games and
stick
stuff.
to movies and then talk games.
Okay, damn. I was going to talk about TV show, but.
Yeah, throw it in. I don't care.
I am excited, but am scared for the Aragon series they're making.
oh yeah, Disney Plus is doing that.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lot better.
Can't-
It
it's
can't
gotta
be
be,
worse.
So
It's
I
gotta be
know
better.
Christopher Poloni, that's the author's name.
Close, yeah.
I probably slaughtered his last
It's,
name.
it's Paolini, but yeah.
Paolini.
Yeah, same
Um,
thing. That's what I said. You're
He's
close.
going to have a more hands-on.
Come on the show and let us know how you say your name.
That's the fifth invite. He's going to have more hands-on control of the series. I remember when I remember when the movie came out. I was really excited for it.
We don't know what that exists. We
That's
don't know about
that is now part of my trilogy of Broken
That's my
Childhood.
movie, bookie.
Oh, you know, I wouldn't mind a rewatch. Just remember how bad it was.
Maybe I'll do
Oh no, it's
Because I
as
haven't
bad as you
seen
remember. It's worse than you remember.
it. I haven't seen it since it
It's-
came out.
It still pisses me off. I tried to watch the riff tracks and it pissed me off still.
Ready to watch it again?
Aragon?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it again.
I don't think he was as into the book series as I was.
No, I mean, I read through the first two, but I wasn't a huge
I mean,
fan.
not even watching.
But the movie did suck.
Not even reading the books. The movie's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's no wheel.
See, I would argue. I would.
And
I
the wheels
hate doing
does
it.
spin it.
If you just take away, if you took away the Aragon name,
Yeah.
and nothing else, and it was just a generic
Then it
fantasy
would
movie,
just be
it's
generic.
fine.
Crappy.
I would
Like
like
it's
why are
fine.
you ripping off one of my favorite book series? Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, I'm pretty excited
I was-
about that series.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I hope it's good. I was like, I've been reading the Murtaugh books because Paolini released a new trilogy.
I thought it was Poloni.
Paolini.
I did just pick up that first one.
It's pretty good, and if you like different POVs of the same events, basically. I don't know if you've ever read this.
Yeah, like when Twilight had that Edward point of view.
Midnight
book.
Sun. I read that book.
Yeah, I know you did.
I did.
And it was
Phenomenal.
so much
So
funnier.
good.
It was so much funnier than I was expecting it to be. It's so. I listened to the I listened to the audiobook, and that was amazingly bad.
Was it dramatized?
Just listening, hearing what they wanted to say. Like it's so bad. It's like Batman, but like a shitty Batman.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not reading it.
Okay.
It's only 12 hours of audio.
Zachary.
Speaking of video game adaptations, and I'm pretty mad that this didn't come out last year, but Mortal Kombat 2. I am beyond excited for this. This is like the one fighting game franchise that I actually enjoy.
May 8th, by the way.
May 8th.
Super stoked for it.
Yeah.
I am kind of mad that they killed off Melina so early in the series, but
They're all back.
they'll come back at some point.
It's Mortal Kombat.
But we'll get Shao Kahn, more Scorpion,
Yeah, I'm really excited for
Johnny
it. too.
Cage. I already bought the Funko for that one.
I'm still not sold on Carl
Carl
Urban,
Urban, me
but
neither.
I hope he nails it.
I mean, that trailer does a good job of like introducing him as Johnny Cage.
I just hope the movie's good.
I think that I built up the people that could play Johnny Cage so much in my head, and Carl Urban was not on the list.
Yeah,
He didn't make the list.
But I think he can do a good job. He's a really great actor.
He's
I
a
love
great
him in
actor.
The Boys.
Yeah, he's a great
Like-
actor.
speaking to that, like I had the Miz from WWE as my top contender because I thought it would be perfect.
I think The Miz thought it would be
I thought-
perfect, too.
The Miz did.
I honestly thought Cena would
The
probably do a
Miz.
really good job as
Thought it would be
Cage,
perfect.
especially after seeing him in Peacemaker.
Too jacked.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Too
kind of like.
bold.
Well, that's kind of like. I mean, the
Plus, I want to be able to see Johnny Cage.
fair.
Sorry.
I get that
Not
reference.
Okay.
I got that reference.
Oh, because of his. You can. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Supergirl for a minute. Superman, was that last year or 2 years ago?
Last year.
Blew my fucking mind, dude. I did not expect DC to come with that kind of heat, and I should have, because James Gunn is really fucking good at what he does. That movie was so incredible, so much fun, great storyline, and I'm excited to see more, which is such a wild thing for me to be saying, because I have been notoriously a DC hater. We can get into more hot takes about DC movies at some
because
point.
you were excited for Green Lantern and then had the Green Lantern.
Yeah, it's
That
true.
movie's so good.
You just
That's
didn't
one of the best.
understand Zack Snyder's vision.
I guess not.
Neither did Zack Snyder.
That's
Well,
why
we
you
just
had-
lost all the Zack Snyder fans. Snyderverse fans are pissed.
Good.
There's a lot coming from DC that I'm really excited about. Creature Commando season 2 is coming out
Love
this year.
Creature Command, the first
Oh,
season of Creature Commandos. My wife and my wife ended up really liking it too. She ended up watching the entire series.
The Batman Part 2.
Can't wait for that.
The actual DCEU Batman movie that's coming out in a couple of years. Brave and the Bold is going to be phenomenal, or at least I hope it's going to be phenomenal. For the first time in a long time, I have a lot of faith in the direction that DC is heading, and I think Supergirl is going to be really good. From the stuff I've heard about it, it's going to be much more dark than what we saw in Superman, which I think it'll be a nice change of pace for people like Zach. He prefers a little bit less light, a little bit more dark, especially in some of those movies.
He doesn't
I
wanna be
love
able
the
to see
casting.
shit.
I
Not
love
in visual.
Black screen.
I love the casting of Jason Momoa as Lobo. I think it is funny that he's just coming off the back of playing Aquaman and basically immediately jumping into another DC role, but I think he fits it so perfectly. He looks good.
He
in the
looks
trailer.
like Lobo.
Yeah.
Like even,
And he seems excited to play Lobo. Like I've seen interviews with him where he seems genuinely excited to play this character. I have a lot of faith that this movie's going to be good, and it's going to be one of those ones we talk about at the beginning of the year. Like favorite movies of 2026, Supergirl's going to probably be on my list.
like it. Yeah, and Lobo's it should be a good fit for him. Like he's
Yeah.
kind of a jokey character, kind of a serious one. It's like in the animated series, I like.
I think it fits it better than
when he's-
Aquaman did.
Yeah, I like when he's really confused when
Superman's beating his ass because he's like, what the hell is going on? Because he's only seen the unpowered Kryptonians.
June 26, 2026, by the way. Aaron.
Oh, let's see. I am pretty excited for Violent Night 2.
Yeah.
Really loved the first one. It had been a while since I'd had a really good Christmas movie come out that I liked.
Yeah.
And that one was just a real fun and violent romp. And I love Mr. Harbor.
David
I
Harbour,
think
come on the podcast.
David Harbor, please come. I'll sit on Santa's lap, and it'll be a fun time.
Zach will fly you out. We'll keep you
Excuse
up.
me?
We'll pay for your
Yeah.
stay. You can sleep on my couch here.
Yeah.
I'll set up
Thank
a
you,
Skype
Zach.
call.
You get 1 free meal a day from McDonald's.
Yep.
I'll set up a Skype call. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful.
No, come
It'll
in
be the greatest
person.
of
We'll
all
fly you
time.
out. Zach's got this.
Yeah, I think that the first one was almost unexpected. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be good because I do like David Harbour, but
Mhm.
it even blew my expectations away. So I'm excited to see where they go with the second one.
Yeah,
think it's
I
gonna be
hope
really
it's
cool.
good.
I really liked the cliche subversion when the kid made all the traps and
Yeah.
they're trying to follow him. They're like, "Oh, this is stupid. Why would you do? You just got to pay attention," and it just
And then
destroys
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it was a really fun movie. It's like Home Alone for adults.
Much more brutal one. All right. What another movie I'm excited for? Let's see here. Goat. I'm pretty excited for that one.
I did hear about that.
Is that Pixar?
It's another one of those like,
It's
Spider-Verse animation
yeah,
style
comic
ones.
style.
The basketball?
Yeah.
I
it's
think that one
basketball.
came out this week, actually.
Oh well.
Well, he's still
All
excited.
right.
to
Let's
see it.
one second. Let me change that up.
You
There.
can be excited for it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
That's
but
it.
it's not upcoming anymore. I can't be excited for it.
It's upcoming in Europe.
Excitement.
Screw that movie.
and then
I'm not
alleged-
watching it.
Yeah, Goat came out this week.
Okay.
Damn it. All right. So I guess the new next Spider-Man.
Brand new.
Brand new
Brand
day.
new.
No. Well, I was hoping for that.
Violent Night, December 5th.
Oh, the animated one. Is
That's
that
next
that's
year.
next
Is
year?
that
yeah.
next year?
Sadly. It's been pushed back like 4 times.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out.
Well,
like
whatever. Any
last
Spider-Man, I'm excited for it. Why?
Spider-Man Brand New Day, July 31st this year. It was on my list. This should be our first real introduction. We're going to talk, obviously, about the
Yeah.
big Avengers project coming out. But it'll be really cool, man. We've been waiting so long, I think, since the end of the last Spider-Man movie to see what happens with Peter and
Yeah, after the memory wipes.
Yeah.
See what he's been doing.
You get small hints throughout some of the movies, like Deadpool and Wolverine. You had a hint where like the Iron Man mask covered up Peter in the picture of him and Tony. And then I thought there was another hint somewhere. I just can't remember quite where it is because I just thought about this while we're talking about it. But there are a couple little.
plus we're going to see Ned as a bad guy, which I think will be cool. That's
Flanders?
That's
No, sorry.
But
There's gonna be like 8 villains in that movie, and then you're gonna have the Punisher and Hulk.
the Sinister Six.
The Sinister Six finally debuting in the movies.
Paul Giamatti is Rhino.
Oh my! Yeah, I was with Paul Giamatti as Scorpion, but all right, I don't think it was
He's
right.
playing both, actually.
No,
Doing the
so
role.
there was that take scene at the
Inconceivable.
end of Spider-Man: Homecoming with the guy who was playing Gorgon, going to prison, saying that he'd be back, and now he's finally coming back and playing the Scorpion in this one.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I'm jacked up. We haven't. What was the last Marvel thing that came out? What was the last big Marvel project?
Fantastic Four.
I think we all went and saw
Fantastic
that
Four,
separate.
and then the
Fantastic Four was so good.
what was the one with
Oh, Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts?
Thunderbolts was
The
awesome.
new Avengers.
Yeah, I was like trying to think. I was like the one with freaking Sentry.
The one with David Harbour.
He's in that movie.
Black Widow.
Red Guardian. All right, Zach.
Another one that I'm really excited for. I'm going to kind of jump around my list a little bit, but
Yeah, go for it.
I'm a huge Godzilla fan. And a few years ago, Godzilla -1 came out in Japan and came over to the States.
-1.
Kicked ass.
Sick.
It was a very emotional version of Godzilla.
Not as
Top-
good as 98, though.
Have you seen Shin Godzilla?
Yes,
Also fantastic.
November
Yeah.
6th.
but we're getting -0 this year. So stoked for this. It's minus Shin Godzilla. I think -1 had one of my favorite atomic blast scenes where it actually came out and like hit and like actually was like a mushroom cloud from the impact zone. It was sick.
That is sick.
I was like, have you guys seen the Shin Godzilla one? That's the one I like.
I haven't seen Shin Godzilla, and I haven't seen -1, which I do want to
The
watch.
Shin Godzilla, they made Godzilla like they try to make it more like
A natural disaster.
well, natural disaster, but also like what would really happen if a lizard got mutated by a shit ton of radiation? So like it's in like clearly an obvious pain, and like when it does its breath, it like vomits blood before it like actually starts guttering into that.
Yeah, it looks very
Interesting.
painful.
It's more. I feel like they went more like horror-esque
Yeah.
for that one. I mean, it's really good. It's definitely a different Godzilla than you know.
Add it to the list of movie, bookie.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be done. I'd be done.
Shin
Yeah.
Godzilla's
Might be a good way to get us all to see it.
ugly as hell though.
Okay, this one's gonna be a shock coming from me. The Odyssey.
Oh, Christopher Nolan's.
I'm not.
That is a shock, actually.
Hot.
Oh, you
Hot take.
left the table.
Hot take. I'm not the biggest Christopher Nolan fan.
I make up
Fair.
for it.
I think that.
I am also not the biggest
I
fan.
make up for him too.
Let's see.
He's got a few really good movies, though.
He does. And Oppenheimer, July 17th, by the way, to be honest. Oppenheimer blew me away. It was, I think, one of my favorite movies of the year that year, a couple years ago.
I think it was your favorite.
I think it might have been.
So here's my hot take with Christopher Nolan. Two of his most celebrated movies, Inception and Tenet, I just loathe. Both of
I
those films.
I
agree.
heard love.
loathe entirely.
You gotta look up for the backwards time bullets.
One of the things
It's just
one
so
of the things that I think he does really well, and this is why I'm excited for the Odyssey, is I think he does a better job doing historical dramas than he does like creating new worlds. Because I agree, I'm not the biggest fan of Inception. I'm not the biggest fan of Tenet, but like Dunkirk was really well done. Oppenheimer really well done. It
Yeah.
gives me a lot of hope that because he has a historical backing to go off with the Odyssey, that the Odyssey's going to blow me away like Oppenheimer did.
I hope so.
Um,
I am really excited for the Odyssey, but I love the book and even the old made-for-TV movie.
Which book? Which translation?
Translation, the original, non-translated.
I didn't know you could read Greek.
Yeah, I picked it up just for that book.
Just to read the old tablets.
Mhm.
Hey, did you hear last year we got a new part to the Epic of Gilgamesh?
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we actually
That
found
I
it
know.
on. We actually found a.
Have to get a new translation of that when that gets published.
Oh yeah. You will. You will.
All right, guess I'm up here, huh?
Oh, yep.
I think Dune Part 3 is going to be really
Hell
good.
yeah.
hell yeah.
Hell's yeah.
Hell yeah.
I watched Dune Part 1.
Okay, what'd you think?
It was fine.
Oh, okay.
It was a what?
Didn't watch Dune Part 2.
I'm gonna have to make you watch the 80s version again.
Oh, God, yeah, that's so
The
good.
spice.
So
I have not watched either.
Well,
I need to watch them both, and
yeah.
I
When's that
said
coming out?
probably in December. That's
Yeah, you got time to watch 2 movies.
Me. I only had to rewatch
December
the first one like
18th?
twice to actually
Oh,
watch
yeah,
it.
you got plenty of
Yeah.
time.
Same day.
Chalamet.
Same day is another great movie.
Yeah, I think that's going to probably come up pretty quick here. when I actually
Yeah,
have to get in
and
there.
I'll be seeing the other one first.
I do think that they. From everything I've heard, they're really good movies. I'm excited to watch them, but
They're pretty fun.
I
Great-
don't know
great
why I
sci-fi
skipped
movies.
over them.
This is a TV show, and it's technically going right now, but it's also
No,
not
it doesn't
fully
count.
out.
No.
So I'm excited for the next episodes of Primal. It's on its 3rd season. This new season's been really interesting and fun, and I just want the rest of this show to come out. If you guys haven't watched Primal, you're fucking it up. You need to watch it.
It's canceled.
It's not though. It's made by Jennifer Tarkovsky, the one.
Tarkovsky.
But the mind
It's
behind
Pauline.
Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack, and it basically follows the story of a caveman and a T-Rex, and there's almost
Which totally lived at the same time. Totally. It's historically accurate.
it's like
Sorry,
it was.
It's fine.
I was like, I never said it was, but the action's really high quality. The fights are just
Gruesome.
fucking cool as hell.
Cool as hell.
They are. And the current storyline is very. I mean, it works well for main character's a zombie.
Hell
Spoilers.
Hell. I was like, season 2 came out like
4 years
4
ago.
years ago, and season 1 came out like 4 years before that.
Yeah.
There's very little dialogue, but like
Lot of grunts.
the story, not even really a lot of grunt. Like the not really. The storyboarding and everything in it does a really good job of conveying the story and the greater world and lore around it. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it. It's on HBO Max.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna shift gears a little bit. Video games. I'm not gonna mention the obvious one that everyone's been waiting for years and years and years and years and years.
Please don't, because I don't
Time
even
Splitter's
want it to
Future
come out.
Perfect reboot.
Yeah,
Fable.
that's what I'm most excited for.
The Fable.
We finally
remake.
got Rewind in alpha, so the real one's coming.
This previous week, we had a state of play from Sony or PlayStation when they revealed a John Wick action shooting game. They had gameplay in it. They don't have an official title for it yet, apparently. They said that it should come out near the end of this year. It looks sick from what I did see. John Wick is one of my favorite action series. Didn't have a place to put it in my top 10, and I didn't know which one I would want to put in my top 10 because I go back and forth between 3 and 4 being my favorites. But
There's more assassins.
more
Everyone's an assassin by that point.
this green screen is an assassin.
At what point does John Wick turn into happen?
John Wick's dog is back.
And
he's an assassin.
That'd be sick.
That would be sick.
It's happening.
But from what it looks like, it looks really fun and cool mix of shooting and like martial arts in this game.
It's pronounced Gung Fu.
Gun fu.
Did you know that they do have another John Wick game?
Yeah, it's
Came
like
out like 8 years ago.
it wasn't like a turn based or like a.
It was an RTS, so it was like a real time strategy with it. So you didn't. It wasn't like a first person shooter
Yeah.
or a third person shooter. You were like
It
you were
wasn't
like,
in my spectrum of video.
it was like
games.
X. It was like XCOM.
Yeah.
I did play a little XCOM.
Well, maybe it is in your wheelhouse.
Maybe.
I'm gonna bring up two movies that give off the same vibes for me, and those vibes are these are either gonna be really cool
Or really
and
bad.
stick to source material, and it's gonna be sick, or they're gonna be the biggest piles of shit that I see this year. We're gonna start number one with Masters of the Universe.
He-Man.
I
I
think
have the power.
the trailer actually looked enjoyable. I enjoyed what I saw from the trailer.
Yeah, it looks fun.
I don't know how you make a Masters of the Universe movie good, because objectively, Masters of the Universe isn't
Have
great.
you seen the 80s version?
Have you not watched the
Oh,
old
yeah.
one? Oh
Okay.
my god, it's so
You've seen the
good.
80s version?
Yes, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Nick, Idris
Power
Elba's
of
in it.
Grayskull.
Idris Elba, he's so sexy.
Jared
Who's playing?
Leto.
Who's playing Skeletor?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
That's where I tuned out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this looks good. Oh,
He
never mind.
didn't do
It's
too
Morbin time.
Instead of doing the
Iconic Skeletor laugh.
Damn you, He-Man!
He's gonna sound like the Joker
Actually,
from
his Joker
Suicide
laugh.
Squad. Yeah, that was real
His
close.
Joker laugh isn't too far off from
Jared Leto,
Skeletor.
you're never invited on this podcast.
I'll set up the Skype call. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful.
Unless it's about your music.
All right, he didn't do too bad in Tron Ares.
Yes, he did.
That movie came
It's
out.
not hard to like just be a stiff robotic character.
And he still messed it up somehow.
In the same vein, Street.
Street Fighter looks like a lot of fun.
It looks chaotic.
Yeah.
I am a
Very
WWE
chaotic.
fan,
And the cast.
and
It's WWE.
the cast
It's
is
half
wild.
WWE.
Do you know what makes me? Do you know what a Street Fighter movie makes me want a Tekken movie? Even though I know there's no way anybody can make a good Tekken movie.
Have you seen the anime?
Little bits of it.
You know, old habits. This is a side tangent. Old habits are coming back, and I keep wanting to tell you to stop hitting the table, but we don't have mics on the table anymore.
It's true.
Still picking up.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, 50 Cent. The cast is wild.
50 Cent.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
Cent.
What? He's a professional hater.
Eric
Is
Andre,
he Ball
Andrew
Rock?
Schultz.
Who's Ball?
50 Cent is Ball Rock.
Okay, I was like, because he seems like the most ball rug.
Jason Momoa. The cast.
Who's Jason Momoa? Is he Blanca?
Yes.
Yes. Fuck you. Yeah, you're pretty good at this. Who's Roman Reigns playing?
Ryu?
No, that's Andrew Koji.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roman is playing Akuma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, unfortunately, I played more of
Just
Soul
playing
Calibur
Vega.
and Tekken, and so I'm not
Again,
as familiar.
Or
Mortal Kombat.
Orville Peck.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Who?
He's not the
Oval
WWE.
Redenbacher?
Or
Full red bunker.
He's gonna pop you. That's his finisher move. He just pops popcorn.
It
on
looks
you.
like he's an artist. I've never heard of him. Orville Peck. I'll have to check him out. I think that both of these movies really do hit that same note for me. That I'm either gonna walk in there, my expectations are gonna be low for both of them, and I'm gonna love the shit out of them, or I'm gonna despise it, and I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna be so mad that I wasted money and time. But I'm hopeful for both. So I threw them on my list. But yeah, same vein there for me.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope it's good, but
Yeah.
it could easily just be the worst piece of shit we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Next for me, I am cautiously optimistic for the next Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, me too.
I hope it's good.
Have any of them been good?
That's the problem. It's
It's at that point where
they
like,
really haven't had many good movies, if any.
it's almost like more likely that we'll get the Time Splitters 2 remake than a good Resident Evil movie.
Shut
I was
your
like,
mouth.
it's like mentioning all of the. What are they?
I haven't even looked at like the trailers and that
Silent Hill.
for it. I'm just like, it's a reboot of the franchise. Hopefully, it sticks closer to the games.
So the thing that because Tori and I were talking about this the other day, the thing that I'm really excited about, it's being directed by Zach Kreger. For those of you who don't know,
Okay.
he directed
Zach
Barbarian
Kreger.
and Weapons.
Okay.
Two really good movies that have
Great
come out
movies,
recently. He was also a producer on Companion, which I've never seen. But Weapons and Barbarian, phenomenal.
Yeah, those are both.
Companion stars the main dude from The Boys, the nerdier one.
Oh, okay.
And his android like companion. It's kind of like a thriller horror type thing.
Over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder.
We are hitting about
Oh,
an hour and
sure.
11 minutes.
Okay, we gotta speed through. Give me, Gavin.
I don't have any more movies, but I can give you.
Give
a
me
couple
your
games.
top five quickly. Top five movies, TV shows, or games that are left on your list.
All right. For TVs, we have Spider Noir. I'm excited for that. For games, I have Marvel Wolverine,
Hell yeah.
Crimson Desert, Darwin's Paradox,
Darwin's Paradox was on my list.
and the Gothic remake. I love the Gothic games. I don't know if anyone here else has played any of the Gothic games, but that remake looks fantastic.
How do you see the times?
It's about
The
right.
red
The
dot.
red dot.
Oh shit!
Oh,
snap.
I was like, but honorable mention, the rebooted Fable.
Yes,
I am
absolutely.
hoping it's good.
Cautiously optimistic.
If it's anything like Fable 3, I just won't buy it. Or anything past Fable 3.
If it's anything past Fable 1.
Fable 2 was fun.
Leave the big one out. We'll talk about that one at the end. So top five outside of that, Zach.
I'm really hoping that the Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas remakes happen this year. There's so many rumors of a shadow drop happening maybe near the end of the year.
There's also a rumor about Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 getting first-person remakes.
That'd be sick. There's still a lot of hate on this series, but I'm a pretty big fan of the whole series as a whole. But Rings of Power. Season 3 is going to jump into the first War of the Ring. And Sauron making his one ring.
I heard it might be good this time.
Whatever. Me and my girlfriend just powered through Yellow Jacket. It's a really good series about soccer team, or I think it's soccer team. I might be mistaken. That's like a small part of it. Crash landing in the Canadian Rockies and trying to survive through a winter. And then it jumps into the future about their like adult characters and stuff. Season 4 should be coming out soon. And Ted Lasso season 4.
Yeah, I was gonna hit that one. Completely new spin on Ted Lasso.
Invincible!
One last movie, Terrifier 4.
Yeah, I was also gonna hit on that one. Phenomenal series.
Very gory.
So fucking gory, and they're gonna have to step it up again, which is gonna be wild to watch.
All right, the big one.
Well, hold on. I'll only get 5 in.
Okay.
Mine are all gonna be shows, and I'll hit them really quick. The Bear season 5. One of my favorite shows on TV currently. Excited for the new season. Tires season 3. Shane Gillis is hilarious. Netflix original. X-Men 97 season 2. Maybe one of my favorite animated shows going on currently. I've been waiting for season 2. I just watched Chad Powers. Season 2 of Chad Powers is coming out this year. Hilarious. What's his name? Glenn Powell. Glenn Powell is so good hot. I already talked about Creature Commandos, so last I will stick with TV shows. That's what I'm sticking at. King of the Hill season 2. The reboot last season was so good.
It was so
That was phenomenal.
good.
I forgot the other.
I had pretty good expectations for it, but they even blew those expectations up.
6-1. Sorry.
Okay.
Star Wars Maul Shadow War.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about
I'm
that.
so excited. to
All
see
of our talk about Star Wars earlier, and we didn't mention either of the properties coming out.
Yeah.
Nope, Mandalorian and Grogu.
Andor season 2, Ahsoka season 2 also
Yeah.
coming out this year, supposedly. So,
Andor
Okay.
was last year.
Aaron,
You guys have hit most of mine. A couple games I'm excited for. Resident Evil Requiem in a week or
Yes.
two. Super Meat Boy 3D.
We should
I'm a big fan of that.
play that together. I'm
Oh yeah, I'm down.
having so much
to do it.
fun.
And Jurassic Park Survival, a VR game, looks really cool.
I thought
and
it
fun.
wasn't just a VR game.
It might not be.
I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I thought it was a
playable in
2D
VR. I'm
or-
playing it in VR.
3D. Yeah,
It looks a lot better in VR.
it would be cool in VR.
Fucking T-Rex. Yeah,
Might have to dust out my VR and just play in theater mode.
there you go. And I think that's about it.
Will you
That
even hook up to your
hasn't
PS5?
already been said
Yeah, you just
outside
have
of
that-
the
I
big
have that
movie,
before.
yeah.
which we can hit on next, I guess.
December 18th, we already talked about Doom Part 3. The movie that we will be seeing opening night, Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
There's so much that can be said about this movie.
Yeah, and we'll do a deeper dive closer to the movie
Yeah,
when
right.
it comes out.
Right.
The stuff that we want to see and stuff like that. But this is the first Marvel movie I think that's come out since Endgame where I have so much hope and so much that I like want out of it, and I know that a lot of it is going to be setting up Secret Wars. So if we can get anything closely related to what we got like with Infinity War that set up Endgame, that'd be phenomenal. But anything you guys want to say, go. Just go for it.
There's a lot to say about
I mean,
that, so
RDJ's coming back, but as a new character.
we're gonna need a whole episode just to
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah,
what's
and
going
we'll
into this.
release that probably the week before the movie
Yeah.
comes
The
out.
one thing I gotta say is we gotta be careful with it because we got like super excited for Doctor Strange and the
Yeah.
Multiverse of Madness.
I feel like this movie has a higher chance of hitting those expectations,
But it could also be.
but we could
just
also
as- even
overhype
more
ourselves.
disappointing.
Do you know what bothers me about the Doctor Strange movie? That super cool like fight scene where he uses his magic and like
Music.
has music and like all that fancy way. That's the only time. Otherwise, it's just fucking circles. Can you do something cool with it like that again, please?
I think for a lot of us, it's not just that it's an Avengers movie, but that we're finally getting X-Men characters introduced. You know, people like James Marsden have already been announced.
That teaser trailer
Yeah,
had me so hyped.
I am so excited for Doomsday. We are excited for Doomsday. That will be that will be something again we are going to go into a deep dive about before,
Maybe.
and we'll have a review episode after. So, did want to touch on that last. So, okay, where does that put us? Movie, bookie. I explained a little bit at the beginning. I'm going to keep saying this after each segment. If there's stuff we missed, stuff that maybe you're excited for that isn't well known, please put that down in the comments. We'll watch trailers. We'll review it. We'll talk about it. We love that. So, movie, bookie. For those of you that don't know, we do a movie book club. We started it with our first podcast a couple of years ago, where we take turns recommending movies that maybe the rest of us haven't seen. And then watching together, we have seen some atrocious shit movies through movie, bookie. Thanksgiving comes to mind.
Whoa,
Very rapidly on the top of my head.
That's a good.
However, there is one scene that almost redeems the entire movie.
Oh, it did.
No, it did.
I think about it constantly.
I was thinking more Santa Jaws, but okay.
Sleepaway
That movie
Camp,
kicked ass.
atrocious.
Oh.
The Lighthouse, atrocious.
Lighthouse
Uh,
is great
the
for the
hell?
Elder Floor.
But yeah, we've had some really good bangers. We talked about them earlier. RRR, The Gentleman,
Train to Busan.
Little-
Train to Busan was
Little
phenomenal.
Monsters,
No.
How dare you?
Velocipaster,
Mixed nuts.
the monsters.
actually, to be fair, Velocipaster was phenomenal.
I could not
I
make
enjoyed
it through Mixed Nuts.
Mixed nuts was a hard, and I remember enjoying that movie when I was younger. It was a hard
What was
watch.
that Shane Black one with Robert Downey Jr. that we watched? It was like near the end of our it was like Christmas movie. Like had Robert Downey Jr. in it.
I'll look it up.
But whatever that movie was, I ended up watching it like 3 times in one day because I loved it so much.
So we want to bring this back. We love doing this. This is another thing that we want to make interactive. We can recommend movies. You guys can watch them. Then you can hop in the comments afterwards and you can tell us what you thought of the movies after we review them. If you have suggestions of things that you think that we should watch for Movie Wiki, we will 100% take those. We will throw that in. Are you talking about Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, by the way?
Yes. Val Kilmer's in it too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're going to just go in alphabetical order. I feel like we get order confused a lot in this game. So it's going to go Aaron, Gavin, me, Zach. And week after week, we'll pick a different movie. If people start commenting, maybe we'll throw you guys in there as a 5th pick. Maybe we can, if we get enough comments, maybe we'll go Aaron comment, Gavin comment, me comment.
Well, so I figured we just every 5th week would be the viewers.
So
we
We
do
do Tropic Thunder as a movie bookie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
who didn't see? Why did we do that? Who hadn't
I
seen
don't
Tropic
remember
Thunder?
why
Gavin?
we did it. It was.
I
I think it was Gavin. Yeah.
All right. So Aaron, first week, no
Okay.
pressure at all.
No pressure. I was not prepared for this, so I've been trying to think of things. So
While thinking of other things.
while thinking of a million other things, I was thinking maybe I'll make Nick watch Dune, or everybody watch Lawrence of Arabia.
Secondhand line.
Couple good things, but I wanted to put a really good movie first that I don't think any of you have seen. So I haven't seen it either. I'm gonna go with Double Down by Neil Breen.
Ooh, I have no idea what that is.
Can you cue the trailer?
Oh, absolutely.
Angel wanted me to do this one, so
Should I go here?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you'll
just-
window capture it. Yep. And then then you go open that up, and then
I
you'll
have
go
a
make a new tab.
feeling about this.
cinema.
Is this like
You brought up Angel recommended.
Put it on
this
the
movie.
Ritz.
Double Down trailer. It's 2005. Let's see if we get a good trailer.
Oh,
That
right
second
there.
one right there.
By
There
Jack
you go.
Balance.
Las Vegas, where anything goes. Enjoy it while you can. I'm about to end it all. My name is Aaron Brand. I always thought I was doing the right thing in preparing for life. I was the first in my class in college in computer science. I joined the military and became a fighter pilot, and won many medals for distinguished service. I'm now a covert agent, a mercenary, for any nation that wants to control another. I don't need much to live on anymore. I just eat tuna out of the can and live in the car. I control access to anything and everything, even from my little simple, brilliant setup. My orders from another country are to shut down the Las Vegas Strip for 2 months. I've been given this great power, but I'm so alone without the girl I love. My girlfriend and I always wanted to have children.
I love you.
And now all of that's been taken away from me.
Confirmed.
He is planning something very big. Bigger than 9/11 or any of the other larger catastrophes we caught in time after 9/11.
It's me. Give me the president. Contact has been made.
I feel like we've seen
Governments don't dare try to kill me.
Where does he go?
He's on a quest. Don't ask, just protect him.
You're a genius. The best. But you know that. No. This time, it's personal.
I can't forget her, nor forgive them for what they did to us.
The month of Neil Breen.
Forgive me.
Oh God, no.
Forgive me.
Come on, Rafiq.
It's starting now.
He's talented.
Marriage is over. Get out.
I've got the package. It's a setup. No sex. Don't ask how I found you. I know everything. It broke open. Run!
Holy shit, it's him!
So many questions. I'm so confused. Can't go on with this. I can't go on with this. I'm an American. I'm an American. I love this country. My country.
Our daughter Megan was just diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
An assassination. We want to kill someone.
You might need to block his balls, Doc. Wait, except this is on.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We might have to blur that out.
All right.
Maybe it was just a package and flesh colored.
yeah.
Neil Breen's Double Down.
What the hell?
That
Aaron?
was
Oh, yeah. I can't wait till we have to watch my movie next. I
Um,
already know what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna be good too.
okay.
It is.
So
Even though I-
I'm
Now
starting off with a banger.
I'm gonna have to be the bite of ginger every 3 weeks.
for anybody that would like to watch along, go ahead and watch Neil Breen's Double Down, and then come back next week for our review.
10 out of 10.
Before we get out of here, I want to end each episode with a fun game. Sometimes it's going to be a Sporkle quiz. That's what we're doing today. Sometimes it'll be like a top 5 draft. We did those a lot in our last version of the podcast.
Ever.
Yeah, because
Back in the day.
some people are slow with picking. So we're going to do a pretty related quiz today, and that is going to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oldest to newest. So we're going to have to put these in orders. We cannot make a mistake.
That's gonna be tough.
If we do make a mistake and we get lower than the average score, whoever comments a punishment, the top comment we will do next week on
Yeah, to the fourth person.
All right.
Going that way? Okay.
Going
Yeah.
this way.
We're going that way.
Well, either way.
As a team,
Either way.
as a team, we'll all do it.
I don't think that we're going to get below the average score. There are 4 of us, so I think that we should be able to do
Does
this.
it tell us the year?
It does not.
Damn.
All right.
Okay,
So first things first.
Is the
The
Hulk out
Guardians of
there?
the Galaxy 3.
No. Iron Man 1.
No. Does this include
That's what
Incredible Hulk?
That's what I'm asking. If it includes the Hulk, that came out.
Yes, right there. Incredible
No.
Hulk.
Incredible Hulk came out after Iron Man 1.
No, Iron Man 1 came out after.
Incorrect. You're thinking of the first Hulk movie that came out with Eric Bana.
No,
Yes.
I'm not.
No. That's what Gavin's thinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then it went Iron Man. And
Yes,
then
that's what
Incredible-
I'm.
Eric Bana is not part of the
sometimes-
MCU.
So Iron Man, and then Incredible Hulk.
Incredible Hulk. Then it would be Iron Man 2.
Okay,
Then Iron
that was my question. If it was
Okay.
counting the first Hulk.
Man. We already have 3.
And then is it Thor next?
Yes.
Or is it Captain
Is it
America?
Thor?
Thor came out, and then Captain America: First Avenger led into the Avengers.
Okay. Then Captain America, the First Avenger.
Yep.
And then the Avengers?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is just the
It
Avengers?
is.
Oh, it's going to be under T.
Or Marvel's.
Marvel's the
yeah,
Avengers.
Marvel's the
Middle
Avengers.
down.
Ah,
There you
thank
go.
you. All right.
Cool.
So after the Avengers.
We did a marathon for this one, where my ex got arrested.
Yeah.
So Iron Man 3,
Okay.
and I'm pretty.
Guardians.
It's either Thor and then Guardians.
Ooh.
This
The Dark
I
World.
forgot about
Thor the
Thor.
Dark World or Guardians? Or is that flipped?
What was
I
that?
think it was Guardians.
I think it was Thor.
All right.
Yeah, Dark World before Guardians.
Dark World.
Okay.
Then Guardians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
No!
Was it Guardians?
No.
No,
we don't
no.
know. We don't even know.
Oh, we matched the
We got the average!
We're average! All right.
We're as stupid as everyone else!
You replay it.
Yeah.
All right. What did
Quick
we miss?
Quick, though.
Yeah.
We're going.
Catch
All right.
up.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, Hulk,
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2, Thor,
Thor.
Captain America,
America First Avengers.
Marvel's The Avengers. Iron Man 3.
No, it was
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Iron Man 3,
Thor: The Dark World.
Dark World.
And now there's
And then
something in
Is it
between.
Ant-Man?
It could be.
It could be Ant-Man.
Because that's the only other thing I can think.
I'm
Because
just
that's
trying
very
to
top
read 'em.
left. Because we didn't get Black Panther was way later.
Captain Marvel's way later. When did Winter Soldier come out? Was that-
After Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be Ant-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah,
All right, we screwed up twice. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
we're so good, guys.
Show us the answers, please.
I don't think I can.
Oh.
You have to. I think you have to get
Here, I can
go
do
to
it.
stats.
Oh,
MCU.
MCU release order. What did we miss here?
We missed Winter Soldier
So it was Winter Soldier after.
after Dark World,
Okay, then we
and
went,
then Guardians.
then we went into the Cosmic.
Winter Soldier.
You screwed us,
Guardians.
Gavin. You
Age
said
of
Winter
Ultron.
Soldier.
Look, I
was
didn't.
after
I
Age
thought
of
it was
Ultron.
after Age of Ultron. See, this is why you shouldn't listen to me.
Next time
This
we
isn't.
know.
This wasn't.
Hey, we hit the average.
This wasn't which shark movies were released.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
we're back. Oh!
Episode 1 went a little bit longer than we thought it was going to. That's about how every episode's going to go.
Yeah.
We appreciate anybody that watches. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. If you guys keep watching, maybe we can find a better table. Maybe we can.
We'll
Find,
keep searching.
Maybe we can find.
We're still on the lookout for finding a new table.
Maybe we can find better chairs and better lights. But thank you guys so much. We will be back next week. I'm hoping for, I think, a Wednesday release schedule, I think works. And then a full rotation. So
Yeah.
we will see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.
Are we doing it? Are we going to say our acronym or just going, we found a
Start the
table?
split.
No.
We found the table.
We found a table! This one!